news traveled fast after they unearthed it. How could something like that not? There's a door in the sand. At first, they hardly believed it. But then, one by one and group by group, they crept forward and saw it for themselves. It wasn't a door by any modern definition. A massive stone triangle pressed flat into the earth and buried deep under 1,000 feet of frozen solid Mojave Desert. But there wasn't any better word to describe it. For days after they uncovered it, they ran test after test to confirm what they already knew, as the salient points spread among the workers like wildfire through dry grass. The door was ancient, its carvings remarkably intricate, and whatever hollow network that lay beneath it, absolutely massive. And now, tonight, after weeks and months of waiting, they're going to crack it open and see what's what. Underneath the blades of light and the looming night sky, the crowd squeezes in around the chasm, a crown of jumpsuits and helmets and logos, nervously shifting its weight back and forth until one breaks from its number. A demolitions engineer, satchel in hand, skidding down, down, down the sand and scree. Under the watch of all, she walks the full perimeter of the triangle door, tracing its labyrinthine patterns with her eyes as she plants the remote charges from her bag at each corner, coordinating over an open channel with the operators in the tower. It's so quiet down here, in the black site's unburied heart, a natural anechoic chamber. Her pulse drums in her ears, and she has to force herself to breathe slowly as she attaches each charge to the stone, clicking them to life as she goes. The little red lights on the tops of the charges pulse arrhythmically, a strange crimson tremble bouncing from corner to corner. The third charge planted, she backs away from the door, unclipping the radio from her belt as she goes. "Ordnance in place and active," she says into the walkie-talkie, her voice shaky. She watches her words snake around the crowd far above her like a vicious rumor. And when control finally radios back, "Connection confirmed, fall back and prepare for breach," she nearly collapses with relief. She hates being this close to the door. She hated it since they first brought her down and ordered her to map the breaching charges to their sonar data. It feels bad being this close to it, as if dread was a physical thing that could fill up your lungs and choke the life out of you. It feels like being trapped inside every nightmare she's ever had. Whatever lies beyond this door, they should not be going down there. But that's not her call. Not really. Slinging the empty satchel over her shoulder, the engineer turns and scrabbles back up the funnel as fast as her hands and legs will carry her. Rejoining the crowd, she nestles herself beside two other engineers she's friendly with, crossing her arms over her chest as she turns to look back down at the door. It looks so small from up here. How'd they ever find it, buried all the way down there? On her hip, her radio crackles and sputters again, static quickly resolving into familiar chatter. "Confirm all clear, demolitions." The engineer takes one more long, deliberate look down the well, trying to keep the growing sense of vertigo at bay. All clear. Her last chance to back out, call it off, delay this somehow, if only for a little while. All around the crowd, faces turn her way, brimming with, what? Excitement? Anticipation? Fear? All three? Looking back at them, she understands that the time to call this off is long, long past. The decision's already been made, the die cast before the shovels ever hit the sand. If she doesn't do it, they'll find someone else who will. No sense in prolonging the inevitable now. She brings the radio to her lips again, her gaze still fixed on the triangular door. This time, when she speaks, her words are sure and strong, no shake to them at all. All clear confirmed. Understood. Breaching in 10, 9, 8, 7. The crowd braces as one. Nobody blinks. Nobody breathes. The silence at the bottom of the funnel blooms and spreads like some...